All right, let's take a look at the pre-ban between Doctor and JINYAO here. The pre-ban is going to be Judiah and Kovaci, two of their respective strong LD5, and they are very aggressive, quite hard to deal with as well. Let's see what Doctor is going to first pick. Which speed leader is he going to go for? He's going to go for the Chandra. No surprise here with the Chandra first pick. Probably one of the most picked unit in the entire RTA right now. And on the other hand, JINYAO is going with Water Twin Angel and the Craig. 2 attack by booster turn 1. It's going to be a very aggressive round here. I believe JINYAO should have prepared a different damage dealer because that Julian is going to get banned all the time. Doctor is going to go with the Velajuel. Very good support overall, but heavy on the turn 2 side potentially. Maybe it's on Swift to surprise us today. Who knows? In the past, it is very hard to rune the Chandra and the Velajuel on Swift because their base speed is very, very low. But nowadays, with the 100 base speed, being on Swift is not that bad of an idea for these 2 units. So he might surprise us. He's going to go with a Sagar as well. On the other hand, the playstyle JINYAO is going to go for is actually going to be the Smicer and the Juno going with the Bruiser playstyle as well. We have some healing, some strip, and a lot of passive. Doctor picking up the Chow right there to deal with the bomb coming out from the Smicer. Also very good against the Juno. Solid damage dealer coming out from Doctor. What is going to be the last pick here? It is going to be the Tetra to deal with the Smicer bomb because there's no one to detonate on the other side just yet. So that is going to be a very strong last pick against the Smicer. We have another healer coming from JINYAO here. I thought that it was going to be a fast, high damage, but it's going to be more healing, more passive heavy from both sides of the table. So with Doctor team, maybe Chow's going to get banned. Maybe for JINYAO, potentially the Crack's going to get banned to reduce the pressure. It's going to be the Chow ban. It's going to be the Juno ban. Doctor would like to keep his immunity, but both Gapsu and Smicer have a decent chance to strip the immunity away. Not sure how long he's going to keep that. If you think Tetra is going to cancel out the effectiveness of Smicer, you might have to think again because we have the Water Twin Angel and Crack. Both can provide some solid single target damage with the defense break and Crack skill 2. If built right, this thing's going to hit like a truck as well. Here we go. First turn belongs to the Twin Angel. Didn't do anything important. Crack's going to go for the buff with the attack buff and the speed buff. But what kind of damage is he going to go for? Because that mini damage that he did on Doctor's team is going to be healed by the Tetra and the Velajuel skill 2 very quickly. Now the damage is being focused on Velajuel being a high defense unit. He is a prime target for all these raw HP damage. The Chandra might have to pop the protection. He's going to go for the Sagar instead because Sagar can provoke the entire enemy team right now, and that will allow Chandra to do even more damage with the Revenge. Sagar looking potentially at Gapsu, get the immunity away, get the provoke on the entire team, and get the Violent proc as well. So all of them will have to look at Sagar for a brief moment here, allowing the Chandra to do a lot of damage. The bomb detonated, but did not do much damage to the Velajuel right there. He's going to be alive for a lot longer. A lot of revenge coming out from the Chandra. But the Gapsu is going to get a Violent proc. Could not stun the Velajuel. More damage coming out from the Chandra right there. And now Smicer has no way to deal any more damage. But he can heal. And that is also very annoying for Doctor. But here comes the 3-turn immunity right there. As you can see, the effectiveness of the Chandra Sagar Velajuel combo. They're good at surviving, they're good at controlling, and they're also good at doing damage on the entire JINYAO's team. This Velajuel is not going to go down anytime soon, thanks to the healing of Tetra. The more provoke coming out, Tetra getting a turn, and that's a lot of healing on the Velajuel itself. Here comes more air shield trying to protect the Velajuel from the raw HP damage of the Gapsu. Gapsu might have to switch target here if he wants to do any real damage. And that's going to be the Chandra getting the skill 2. But it doesn't really hurt Chandra that much because Chandra himself is also a very tanky unit. Smicer getting the strip, the silence onto the Chandra. That is a very powerful ability for a unit that rely on cooldown skill like Chandra. But Tetra is here to take care of the silence very, very soon here. So JINYAO need to use this opportunity to bring down the Chandra quickly And that's going to be defense break attempt on the Chandra, but that could not land on the Chandra. The defense break chance for the skill 3 of the Water Twin Angel is not exactly very high. And now we have defense break on the Smicer with Velajuel looking to do damage. Good damage, but not enough. And did not get a violent proc for the skill 2. Bomb landed on the Chandra. Remember, this Chandra is on violent proc, which means if he violent, Tetra cannot protect him. More buff, more attack bar from Craig. And that means more damage coming out from the Gapsu and the Smicer. Even though Doctor team is managing their HP really well, but if this Chandra, oh, that is a beautiful strip silence coming out from the Smicer, and with this attack buff, oh, that skill 1 is starting to hurt a little bit more as time goes by. Gaps are looking for a target, and that is going to be the Chandra. With branding on the Chandra, even the skill 2 or the skill 1 from Craig can start to do some solid damage. Here comes the Craig skill 2 looking for a target. And that is going to be the Chandra. Look at that solid 4k per hit, pushing back the attack bar as well. No matter how tanky you are, in RTA, you will slowly lose HP, and the enemy is going to gain attack to do even more damage on your bruisers. A big pushback coming out from the Sagar, and Tetra getting a turn as well. Will she cleanse the bomb away, or will she save it? She will cleanse the bomb away, not risking the violent proc from the Chandra to kill himself. Maybe I should not say that on official stream, but anyway. Here comes Velajuel with the cleanse, taking away the provoke, providing the immunity, and defense break coming out from the Sagar as well. But it's only one turn though, so which one's going to receive the one-turn defense break? It is going to be the Water Twin Angel. The Smicer could not strip away the shield or the immunity of the Chandra, even with a violent proc, so there's nothing that it can do to the Chandra. I think the flow of the battle is tipping over for JINYAO right there. I mean for Doctor, because now Doctor is the team that's getting all the protection. JINYAO is suffering from the slow debuff, and defense break are coming out from both Sagar and Velajuel. Looking for a target. Defense break is gonna land onto the Gapsu, but the attack bar passive gaining ability of Gapsu allowing it to cleanse the defense break immediately. So Gapsu is going to be safe for another round. Looking to change target once again, and now it's going to be the Crack getting the provoke from the Sagar. Chandra probably going to go into... No, not hugging anybody just yet, because he's not even sure where the damage is going to land. And look at Doctor's team. The Chandra was almost dead and now back to almost full health. But the defense break, that is going to be bad. Bomb landed on the Chandra as well. If he gets a violent proc here, that is not looking good, because Tetra is not getting a turn anytime soon, and Chandra might have to hurt himself in the process of getting a violent proc. Here comes the Gaps to get a skill 2 available as well, looking for a target. Which one is it going to be? Probably going to be the Chandra. No, he's attempting to stun the Velajuel, and he got it done. Got the stun on the Velajuel. Sagar get a violent prop, pushing back the enemy attack bar. This match is very, very long. And look at Chandra, as predicted, got a violent proc, hurt himself in the process, protecting the Sagar though. So he's going to be able to do some damage on the enemy. Oh, looking like the Crack's going to go down to... He's going to go down very, very soon here. Nobody's to protect him. And this Sagar is getting a turn. He might have to finish off the Crack here. Don't be greedy, Doctor. You gotta take him off the field. And the Crack is gonna go down. Doctor get another violent prop for the Sagar right there. With the protection from Chandra, he is starting to do some damage. Without Crack, JINYAO just lost a very huge damage dealer from his side. Which means, I think Doctor might have won this match, taking out the Crack. Because the moment he get more defense back on the enemy team, Chandra starting to hurt, Sagar starting to hurt. And remember, Velajuel damage scale with defense, so even though his damage didn't improve with the extra attack stat, with enemy HP going down, Velajuel starting to hurt as well. And round 1 will go the way of Doctor. Breaking the enemy down with the most meta team possible. And that's why they are very popular on the ladder, RTA folks. Round 2. Let's take a look at the pre-ban here. Doctor didn't pick any LD5 last round. Is he going to pick up an LD5 pre-ban? We have a Gianna and a Craig pre-ban. So no more Gianna for Doctor, no more Craig attack bar buff and attack power buff for the Julian that might be coming out from JINYAO's position. First pick for JINYAO. Is he going to take the Water Twin Angel or the Chandra for the speed lead? You know what? Never mind. He's gonna pick up the Julian straight off the bat. For the first pick here, he's declaring that he want to go aggressive. So Doctor is gonna go with the Kovaci and the Vanessa. Doctor is trying to get turn 1 as well. Also getting that protection away from Julian's stun, and Vanessa helping the team to stay alive. JINYAO is gonna lock in the Water Twin Angel with the strip defense break and attack by boost for Julian to one-shot an enemy target. But what's gonna be the secondary support for this Julian here? Without Craig, will he have enough damage? Which attack buffer is he going to use? It is going to be a segment to try to reset the enemy Kovaci turn 1 potentially. So what is Doctor gonna do to deal with this? Maybe a Chow getting picked up very soon here. Doctor, you have just become my favorite SWC player of all time. Wow, incredible. We are seeing Jara in competitive world-class environment. Incredible. And that Jara, ladies and gentlemen, is going to one-shot Julian given the opportunity, and a Nana to keep the Jara alive as well. Oh my god. I am so happy. I am so happy Jara's getting picked up. I hope that the Jara can do something though. JINYAO is going to lock in another high base speed unit with the Ethna and a speed leader Ciara to provide the turn 1 and more damage output. So how is Doctor going to utilize the Jara? Or maybe the Jara might even get through. He needs another damage dealer in this position here. What is it going to be for Doctor? He's definitely letting the Julian through. He's thinking about it. And the last pick is going to be a Chow, which means we might have to see a ban on one of the 2 win unit last pick, potentially the Ciara or the Ethna here. And I think JINYAO might be banning out the Kovaci or the Vanessa and trying to destroy Doctor team turn 1 with his double speed lead. But is Jara gonna stay in the fight though? What if Jara get a turn? But with Vanessa banned, how can Doctor outspeed JINYAO? That is also another big question. It is going to be a Jara ban. It's going to be an Ethna ban. Unfortunately, Jara is too strong for JINYAO to handle, so it's gonna be banned today. No, Jara! I'm so sad. But anyway, life has to move on without Jara. Here we go. We have a Chow position with attack buff defense break. It can be quite troublesome for JINYAO. The big reset on the Kovaci though, which means this Kovaci cannot provide any attack buff and cooldown support for this Chow. But remember, Chow doesn't really need that much support. One simple defense break, he might send a unit home. Big damage on the Vanessa, half health, and it is getting stunned as well, which means no defense break for the Chow. And Chow is moving in front of the Nana. There is no defense break support for Chow here. Is this a miscalculation on the side of Doctor? Because Nana should be moving in front of Chow, right? To provide an AoE defense break so he can actually do the damage. Without defense break, Chow is not going to hurt that much, unfortunately. He's looking for a target, and that target is going to be the segment, doing some damage, but nothing that I would write home about. Some defense break right there. As you can see, if you have the defense break first, I think Chow might have sent that Water Twin Angel back. I mean, we are in the loser bracket. I was about to say back to the loser bracket, but we are already in it. Anyway, something's gonna die, and I think that is going to be Kovaci. Because we all know Julian. There's one thing Julian's very famous for, which is the violent proc, but it did not get the violent proc today. Here comes another bomb from Ciara. Can she get it done? We also know what is very famous for Ciara, right guys? It is going to be that exact moment right there. So Mr. Bomb on Kovaci could not get double bomb detonation right there in this very important moment. Will detonate the Vanessa anyway and get some attack bar down, but not enough to stop the Chow from moving. big damage onto the Water Twin Angel, but could not finish off the Water Twin Angel to get the extra Nana stun. Another reset on Kovaci landed, which means no attack buff and no cooldown support for the Chow. And without Nana protection, I think that Vanessa is going to go down very, very soon here, even with the Kovaci healing. More damage coming out from Ciara. Skill 1 damage still very, very strong in this position. And a Despair Stun of all things. Vanessa is going to stay alive, but not fall. Oh, wait a minute. Chow's going to get a Violent Proc to serve justice on that Angel. And Nana's going to get 1 extra stack to provide the revive for the Vanessa in case she go down. Attack break for the segment. Less damage for the skill 1. Doesn't matter. We'll still take. Wait, this Kovaci goes on Violent all this time. But this is the first proc today. Ciara with the bomb ready. But are her hands sweaty? Because she needs to land this bomb on this Vanessa already. Here comes the bomb. Oh, gonna change target to the Nana instead. Nana is still being protected by Vanessa passive, so she's not gonna go down just yet. Here comes Vanessa defense break, and that's gonna be another unit. Oh no, the defense break landed onto the segment. Chow is ready at the moment as well. And here comes skill 1 from Chow doing some massive damage onto the segment. And Nana can also do some good damage at this position. Kovaci with a skill 2 available. Is Kovaci going to boost the Vanessa to finish off the segment? Can it do it? Can Kovaci do it? No, gonna give the Chow the turn. The speed buff allow Chow to cut the Ciara. Finish off the segment. Another stack for the Nana. Ciara is not going to get any Despair Stun. Julian looking for a kill here, and he's gonna get the kill on the Vanessa. But that is not gonna be enough. The Nana is here to protect. And the miss stun on the Nana. Defense break available for the team. She's gonna get it done. Kovaci with a skill 3 available. Chow is about to get a turn with attack buff, and that might crit on. It will crit onto the Ciara. Doctor completely annihilated JINYAO's team without losing a single monster on the field. The revive is so strong. Okay, maybe he's gonna lose Vanessa. Maybe he's gonna lose Vanessa right there, but GG. Doctor would take game 2. Oh my god, double reviver and a Jara false ban. Beautiful play from Doctor. Now we're moving on to round 3. Will JINYAO get a single W in this year SWC? Because if he loses another round, it's gonna be a 0-6 for his career this particular year. Here comes the pre-ban. It is going to be Kovaci and Julian once again. But will Doctor switch it up? Or will he go with a different team this round? He knows that Craig is coming. But as you can see, the Chandra team was quite strong at surviving and providing damage. So we might be seeing the same draft coming after Doctor. Last SWC, we were seeing Miles, Oliver, Raccoon. This SWC, we're seeing Chandra, Sagar, Velajuel. But here, we have an Ethna instead of the Sagar to get the turn 1 aggression going. So JINYAO. Enemies going heavy on the turn 1 with the Ethna. Is he going to respond differently? He is going to bring out the Dark Horse Alexandra for some fun AoE damage and reflection damage. And we have a Juno to deal with the Velajuel as well. Juno in general is just a very great unit against the Chandra core team because the debuff won't last on her too long and she can take care of the Velajuel immunity. So what is Doctor is going to respond with? Are we going to see a Chow once again? Chow looking pretty solid right now, not gonna lie. Are you... Oh my... Doctor! Doctor! My man! My man with the Jara last pick and a Yunhong to provide more attack bar support as well. And remember, Jara ignore passive, which means it would not trigger the Juno speed buff or the Alexandra damage reflection. Oh my god, Doctor. I'm a fan. Officially a Doctor's fan. And the Nana last pick to hopefully survive the damage, and that's going to be a Jara ban once again because Jara also ignored Nana passive, so no revive right there. It's gonna be another Jara ban coming out from JINYAO and a Juno ban so Doctor can keep his immunity. Here we go, guys. Turn 1 is gonna look like it's gonna belong to Doctor. But can he utilize that turn 1 because he doesn't have cooltime reset and he doesn't have a whole lot of attack bar pushback or none at all actually. That's not gonna get some free damage out and the target of the skill 3 will... How is that not a stun? Am I tripping or is that not 50% HP? They're looking like 49.9% for sure. So the Water Twin Angel will not get stunned right there. And the Yeonhong is going to boost the Velajuel attack bar so the Velajuel can provide the entire team with the immunity and attack bar as well. No defense break setup for Yeonhong. Is she going to drop the skill 2 for the damage? Yeonhong is going for the skill 2 onto the Water Twin Angel, trying to get it down but could not get it done. Protection is going to land onto the Ethna because she is probably the easiest to kill on the side of Doctor. Trying to go for the skill 1 strip stun on the Crag. Could not get it done. Did get a strip on the Alexandra but could not get the stun. Remember, they nerfed the Chandra skill 1 stun rate a little bit last balance patch and it affected mostly Violent Chandra. Here comes the defense break onto the Yeonhong. Not looking good for Doctor at all because if that horse decides to go for the transformation, it might wipe Yeonhong and Chandra off the field in one simple turn. But it can also get revenge stun. No stun, Yeonhong is gone, Chandra is almost dead. Now Doctor is the one getting cleave and an additional turn coming out from the horse and that is GG. Doctor got turn 1, but he also got cleave after that. Oh my god, the Nana win rate in this tournament is crazy. I think so far there have been 3 Nana drafted in the APAC prelim and they are all victory. Round 4 between Doctor and JINYAO. The pre-ban this time will be the Crack and the Gianna once again. First pick belong to JINYAO. Is he gonna change to a different draft or is he gonna stick with the same stuff that didn't really work last time? He's gonna go with a Julian first pick once again, which means we might see a Jara pick once again. Doctor's gonna go for the Kovachi, potentially the Vanessa, or this time he's gonna go with a Chandra instead. But that also means JINYAO can really contest speed here with a 24 lead from the Water Twin Angel into another damage dealer. Or Velajuel as well, or Sagar too. It is going to be the same draft and that's going to be the segment to try and reset. Oh, wait a minute. Because he know that Kovachi's on Vile. He could outspeed, potentially, with a swift unit like a Wind Robo. No, he's gonna go with a Juno instead to deal with the buff coming out from Kovachi. Are we seeing the Jara getting picked up once again and maybe a Ciara or Vanessa? It is gonna be Yeonhong Jara. Doctor is trying to snipe that Julian as quickly as possible with this duo. I am loving it. Jara ban rate in SWC 100%. Let's see what JINYAO decides to respond with. Is he going to ban the Jara once again? Or is he going to let the Jara through? Here comes the Alexandra for the AoE damage. And maybe it's going to be a Nana last pick, which means that's going to be a Jara ban because Jara can easily one-shot Julian through the Nana passive and the Julian passive. So Doctor, that turn 1 with Yeonhong and Ethna was not really working. Maybe you need an AoE stripper here. Or else you'll be cleaved the same way. Oh my god, he's going so aggressive. And here comes Kiara, the new dark speed lead that has ignored defense and attack buff. Just kidding, that's going to be a Wind Robo, AoE stripper and stun. So we are probably seeing the Juno ban here and potentially the Jara ban. But maybe he can ban the Chandra outspeed with a swift Water Twin Angel and one-shot the Jara early. And that's a free kill and a free stack for Nana. But we might see a Jara and Juno ban, potentially. Because stun is not a real debuff, guys. Robo can stun, but how long can that stun last? It's gonna be a Juno and a Yonhong ban. Doctor will get the speed lead in the Robo. JINYAO will get the Water Twin Angel speed lead. Might be on Swift. So which one's gonna go first? Because if that Water Twin Angel go first, that Jara is as good as a cooked chicken. Oh no, that Jara's getting overcooked. There's no way she's gonna survive. Yup, Jara is definitely burned at this point. And that might be GG. That might be GG. The Water Twin Angel with the better Swift set, spending more time in Giant's Abyss hard, got the W. And right now, the Chandra and the Wind Robo is going to have such a hard time trying to control this Julian. But remember, there's no heal, I mean not a whole lot of heal from JINYAO's team. And the biggest weakness of Julian is enemy having a lot of AoE damage. And I feel like attack buff, speed buff, Wind Robo might carry this game home. Unless the Dark Horse and the Julian has something to say about it. Here comes the shield to protect the team. But Robo and Kovaci is a very deadly combo because attack buff, speed buff is going to give this Robo an insane amount of additional damage from the artifact. Here comes the protection. Everything is on the Robo's hand right now. Robo going in hard with the AoE control. And next turn is going to have the stun once again. But right now is the moment where the Julian can make all the difference in the world. Big damage, no violent proc for Julian right there, and Kovaci can heal all that damage back very quickly. But also because Kovaci used the reset for the Robo, there's going to be a moment without immunity, and that moment will be the opening for the Julian. Here comes the Chandra looking for a violent proc. He needs to get that attack bar. Oh no, JINYAO with another Dark Horse proc. And that might be a single stun. No stun, but Julian's going to get a turn as well. And Julian is going for the Chandra, getting a beautiful stun. Get the violent proc as well. JINYAO, he is doing it. He is not going to go down just yet. But Kovaci is going to say, nah, I'm going to get that turn too. And he's going to go for the attack buff for the Robo. Robo with a skill 2 available is going to push back the entire enemy team attack bar, doing some solid AoE damage. And right now, the Julian is gonna suck all the HP of his teammate and go down very, very quickly. Big damage and attack bar reduction onto the horse. Julian's gonna finish off the Chandra. 3 stack on the Nana. But once again, not a whole lot of healing, which means anyone can die very quickly to the Robo. Can Robo get a turn with the boost for the Kovaci speed buff? What if the Nana despair stun on the Robo though? No despair stun, but the horse can get a stun as well with a skill 1. Potentially. If he's stunned. No stun on the Robo. But this Twin Angel can also stun. No stun on the Robo. Which means Robo can go for the big AoE pushback and get full attack bar together with a skill 3 stun. And that's going to be a big stun on the entire enemy team. But can you keep the Julian down for long enough? Because the Nana passive is going to still be here. And the Julian is about to take a turn. Here comes the damage. He's going to take down the Julian. Here's the most important turn of the game. Julian going in with a skill 1. And Julian would not get a violent proc, which means Robo get to move once again. Robo going in for the kill, trying to take down the horse. But no, the Julian's going to get another turn before the Robo could do anything. And that is GG. JINYAO will take game 4. Man, the Robo was trying so hard, but he could only do so much for Doctor. We are going to game 5. The most intense battle. Game 5 between JINYAO and Doctor. What is going to be the pre-ban this time? I suspect it is going to be Julian and Kovaci. Or maybe we'll see a Jara pre-ban. I don't know. Maybe a Dark Horse pre-ban. It's been proccing a lot. It's kind of annoying. They're thinking about it. A different pre-ban might shock the enemy at this point of the game. Just kidding. They were just lagging a little bit. Alright, first pick for Doctor. Is he still going with Chandra? Or is he going to steal the Water Twin Angel if he has that thing runed from JINYAO. Never mind, it's going to be Chandra once again, which means JINYAO is going to go with the same draft once again, run it back. So the Ethna didn't work, so it might go back with the Sagar and not the Ethna. And he's going to go back with a Sagar, so JINYAO will definitely going to go with the Juno here and potentially a damage dealer. Or Smicer. Smicer didn't really work out though. Oh, never mind. They are running back the first game. Literally, the first game. So are we going to see Chow and Tetra or Veramos last two pick from Doctor? Because if they're running it back, then there's really no point changing. Or maybe there is. They are really running it back to the game one. Is he gonna still stick with the Chow? Or is he gonna switch to a Fire Monkey maybe? But Fire Monkey died to bomb damage though. Chow, not that easily. He's gonna go with a Gapsu, stealing JINYAO healer. And also a decent counter to the Smicer. So JINYAO can use this opportunity to go a bit more aggressive here and ban out the Chandra, trying to cleave the enemy turn one maybe. But that is not possible because he's not rocking any real damage dealer just yet. And that is going to be a single target snipe. That is a very big gamble though. I call this the JINYAO's gambit for the last pick here with the Daphnis. But I think that Daphnis is going to get banned potentially, because if it works, it will send one unit home instantly. If it works. So I think it's going to be a Tetra ban and it's going to be a Daphnis ban here. And if Smicer go off, then there's nothing DOCTHURR can do against that silence. And it is going to be the Tetra ban and the Daphnis ban. So now, gonna be a long battle, guys. So settle down and relax and enjoy the ride, okay? It's gonna be a long battle. First turn belongs to the Water Twin Angel once again. Is it going for the defense break though? Or is it just gonna go with a skill one? It is going for the defense break and the shield. But because it used the healing skill, it forced the Gapsu to move. Maybe that was the plan. He wants the Gapsu to get 0 attack bar before his team take a turn. And now Sagar is gonna get a turn right there with the attack buff for the Juno. Starting to do some, my god, that is some damage onto the Velajuel. And Big Bomb, double turn from the Smicer, but could not silence the Chandra. Very important right there. But it also means at this moment, the Chandra Sagar combo is gonna get activated. And the slow debuff together with the provoke, it's gonna really hurt JINYAO. Big slow debuff, but missed 2 target. Get a violent proc though to try and stun maybe the Smicer. He's gonna try to go and stun the Water Twin Angel, but could not get that done. Big strip pushback for the Water Twin Angel. The bomb got cleansed very quickly by the Gapsu there. I think JINYAO turn 1 didn't really work out the way he thought it would. So right now he's the one in trouble. His HP is dropping really fast and there's nowhere to go back to the good HP position because the Juno healing has a limit. It can heal, but not a whole lot, because there are not a whole lot of debuff from the side of the enemy team as well. Chandra going in, finish off the Water Twin Angel very quickly. And now 4v3 while DOCTHURR is having the lead. Defense break onto the Craig, and the Craig's gonna hit the Sagar, which will allow the Chandra to do even more damage on the Craig. This Juno is trying so hard to get the Velajuel down, but this Velajuel is no normal Velajuel. It is a G3 top tier, best of the best Velajuel, very tanky, so it's not gonna go down quickly. Now it has the protection of the Chandra as well. Got taken away by Smicer, but now we have more healing coming out from the Gapsu. Very beautiful branding right there. Immunity finally go up for the side of DOCTHURR, and there's nothing JINYAO can do about it except stripping. Missed 2 target, but get a beautiful stun on the Sagar. The branding is working, helping the team to do even more damage on the Smicer. The moment Smicer go down, JINYAO will lose another source of damage very quickly. And Smicer is a decent healer as well, so without Smicer healing, it might be bad. Damage is now focused on the Sagar, but that also means the Gapsu will cleanse the bomb rather quickly as well. Sagar getting all the hit on him, but he's still standing strong. Gapsu could not cleanse the bomb, could not finish off the Smicer. Smicer is still holding on the alive here. Every single no violent proc for the Sagar. Was fully expecting one right there. Sagar might have to go down. And the Smicer is going to be the first one to go down due to the Velajuel skill too. Protection will not protect you from bomb damage, by the way. It's just going to protect the attack coming out from the enemy. And bomb will get cleansed by the Gapsu. Gapsu now changed the target to the crack with the branding. And Juno is trying so hard to do something, but there's just nothing much that she can do because the enemy team is just way too tanky, and the constant healing from the Gapsu and the Velajuel skill too is very hard to deal with. Maybe this is the moment where he can take down the Velajuel finally with the Juno, but that's only one target down. There are 3 big boy left to go. The Gar is going to push back the Crack attack bar, and Crack's going to be the target of Doctor's team right now. Doctor's looking for a moment where he can defense break this Sagar, but it's not quite there yet. Juno now hurting the Gapsu, but Gapsu doesn't really care about that. Taking down the Crack, and now Juno will give up. Doctor taking game 5. GG.